I noticed this a few weeks ago, but I forgot to make a video about it. So this is for those of you who ain't up to speed yet. Basically, Dillian Whyte has been dropped from all of the sanctioning body rankings other than the WBC. And the reason for that is because he is now classed by the WBC as interim champion. So he's a champion of sorts. And as such, the various sanctioning bodies don't rank champions of other sanctioning bodies. So for example, Anthony Joshua is WBO, IBF and WBA champion. If you look in the WBC listings, Anthony Joshua does not appear. All right, for those of you who don't know, these sanctioning bodies do not rank champions of other sanctioning bodies. So Dillian Whyte is classed as the interim world champion. He was previously ranked by the WBA, the WBO. I'm not sure about the IBF, but now he's not ranked. So essentially, Dillian Whyte has put all his eggs in one basket with the WBC because he's not ranked with anybody else. He's not going to get a mandatory of anybody else. It's the WBC or somebody gives him a voluntary shot. There's no mandatories anywhere else. Before he became a WBC interim champion, there was the possibility that he could become WBO mandatory or WBA mandatory, perhaps even IBF, but not now. All that's gone. All his eggs are in that one basket, and he's either got to get that mandatory shot for the WBC or he's got to hope someone gives him a voluntary. And there's only two champions at the moment who hold belts, AJ and Deontay Wilder. Wilder ain't going to give him a voluntary. He's going to make him wait the maximum amount of time. Anthony Joshua possibly could give him a voluntary, but of course Anthony Joshua's going to be tied up with mandatories, at least one mandatory anyway, in 2020, possibly two if he can figure something out with the WBO and the IBF. So we'll see what happens here. I think the best possibility for Dillian Whyte is that Anthony Joshua gives up one of the belts and then Dillian Whyte manages to get a voluntary against Anthony Joshua, maybe the back end of 2020. But even that is iffy because if Anthony Joshua, let's say, gives up the WBO, he'll probably try and get that right back. So let's say he gets through Kubrat Pulev, his IBF mandatory, he'll probably want to go and unify with whoever's WBO champion right afterwards. So it's going to be difficult for Dillian Whyte. He might actually have to try and make it through as interim champion until early 2020 to get his mandatory shot against Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury or perhaps somebody else. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Just wanted to keep you guys up to speed in case you weren't aware. All right, it's happening. I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.